Okay. Okay. Finally gonna leave Peragus. Those, like, worst part about this game. I mean, it is kind of crazy that you get to level 7 before even leaving Peragus. So there is that. I forget. Weren't weren't in the other game? Were you able to change like the color scheme? I can't remember. No. Okay, it's time to leave. I mean, not much reason for me to stay. I mean, there's things I could go back and get, but I don't care. Being trapped on Peragus for...
We're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a workout.
Oh no, I do have to shoot in this one, huh? Or no, wait. Cutscene? No, I do have to shoot. Oh, fuck. It was this one that had this whole thing. Wait. Actually, now that I think about it. Hi there, pal. I almost forgot. If you just let them come on board, then you fight them all, which gets you more. Which I believe they drop loot. There sure are a lot of them, though. I killed like 2 of them, letting the rest on the... No, 3. You can't even stop that one if you wanted to. "24 of them. I don't know why I would save. Switch weapons. Wait, did I equip out, I did. But I did not give you this. You know what? Yep. Some of them drop loot, and that's the reason why I did this. Badu. Arandu. Very nice. Why was a just random Sith soldier wielding that? Who knows? Okay, so 3 to 12. What happens if I unequip it? 3 to 12 with plus 7. I mean, that's cool, but I got plus 11 with this thing. I should play this game as a Sith one time to just use the Sith Force powers. I mean, I'm not going to say no to 100 credits. T3 couldn't decide which direction to shoot. None of them drop anything. And you probably shouldn't, be bothering to keep getting back up if you're gonna keep getting knocked down over and over again like that. Ooh, very nice. It leveled up. I could have sworn one of them actually said it dropped something.
All right, let's get out of here.
How did you survive?
There's no time. must leave.
They really shouldn't be shooting like that. Oh, don't tell me you have to do the shooting down ships thing.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
Um, can we jump to
With all these
hyperspace?
asteroids around us, we'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us.
Is there anything
I'm
we can do?
doing all I can, and that's not enough. What'd you do to make these guys so mad? Well, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova.
Keep your distance and we'll get out of here.
What are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
There's gotta be another way.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky. Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
Why are the Sith looking for me?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
Yeah, not doing that. Although evil me would definitely be doing that. But I was exiled from
Exiled
Jedi
or
Order.
not, the Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
That can't be
The
true.
Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
What about the Jedi and Dantooine and Coruscant?
The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi. And the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi, and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed.
If any still live, we must warn them.
Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them.
Before you said the Harbinger was on his way to Telos.
To aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Peragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Peragus.
How did you know I was on board the Harbinger?
Difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
How come I don't remember any of
Whatever
this?
occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you sealed in one of the cargo holds.
That's an unusual set of coincidences.
But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
How did we get to
I do
Peragus?
not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
How dare you talk to my droid like that? He said he repaired the ship and got us to Peragus.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
We got away from the Sith. Now, how do we stop them?
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
If we don't stop them, they're going to keep coming back.
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
What do you mean?
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
Is it someplace we can hide? No. The Mandalorian Wars were my choice.
Not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price. And in the end, you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
A Jedi's life is sacrifice. It is a small price to pay. Oh no, I like that one a lot. If evil is not fought, then we sacrifice the galaxy.
Your fool's words echo of a Jedi. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
You're right, she may need help. Can you handle things up here?
We're on autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid could fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
What makes you say that?
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
What are you talking
Are you
about?
blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Minoc. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Minoc. I think she's just too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you.
That's
In
odd.
case you hadn't noticed, she won't say two words to me, but she'll talk your ear off any chance she gets. Or what you think matters to her. A lot. She wants you to respect her. Besides, we haven't got much else to do until Telos.
When did you get
Don't
sensitive?
give me that. All it takes is being around people enough to read them. You should try it sometime.
I'll go see her then. If only to pass the time. I'll check on her then.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand.
83. Nope, can't repair it. Yeah, increased dexterity. Horsepowers. What next? Oh yeah, I was looking at battle meditation. +2 attack, +2 to damage, and +2 to will saves. Very useful. Not what I meant to do. I will be going soon. Okay, let me go loot what remains might be over here. Nope. Okay. Ooh, I can make the tier 2. Get my armor. Oh, the lowering my dexterity I don't like though. Oh, increases the dexterity, the dexterity bonus. Six defense and allows a +4.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
When you lost your hand, I felt it
That
too.
does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
If I could, I would have
Save
protected
your
you.
pity. I am here to save you, not the other way around.
If you felt the loss of your hand, what would happen if you
I do not
died?
know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
More extreme, I felt like my hand was dipped in molten
The
carbonite.
sensation you would feel upon my death might be less than that, though much quicker.
Quicker would it kill me?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
What can we do? I don't want my actions to place you at
When
risk.
battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Peragus.
How could this bond have
I
happened?
confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
You and Kriya possess the Force Chain special ability. When either uses the Force power, the other gains the benefit as well.
Powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
So what do we do
I
now?
do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
But there must be a
It does
place we
not
can go.
matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
Where are we bound
The
again?
planet
Oh,
Telos, decimated by the Sith during the Jedi Civil War. Before the war, Jedi who failed their training were sent to the fields of Telos to serve the galaxy, not as Jedi Knights, but as farmers and laborers. The destruction of Telos was complete. I doubt any Jedi remain. Yet there may be echoes of their passing. We shall see.
and if we find no trace of Jedi
Then I am
teachings?
left with nothing more than we had already. My faith in you and your ability to meet what comes.
Those are
Ask,
questions I was to
and I
ask.
will answer.
I need to know more about the Sith hunting us.
These Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
First split.
Yes, the Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
So these Sith continue the
In a
crusade?
manner of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked.
I've never seen Sith assassins like those on
I
Harbinger.
believe them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Peragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come.
More
Ask,
questions.
and I will.
I want to know
These
about
Sith.
something.
Yes, a faction among the. But these fallen. But in their heart.
Are they following
In
Malak's
a manner
path?
of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only. It is a different war these Sith wage, after all the Jedi are gone.
Oh, it's just the same things.
Ask.
When we were in Peragus, I could feel the Force again.
Indeed. And was it the same as before?
No, it felt different,
If
faint.
my suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi Council did was not as permanent as they thought. It is not an easy thing to cut one off from the Force.
Wait, the Jedi did this to
What
me?
did you believe? That you suddenly lost your connection with the Force without reason?
It's not possible to cut someone off from the Force. It's like deafening someone or blinding them.
Indeed it is. It is much like losing one's ability to listen, or being put into a deep sleep, unable to awaken to the galaxy around you. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own, and exiled them as they did you.
And there must be a way to reverse what they did. There must be a way to
It is
reverse.
possible that such a thing can be undone. Still, even so, the chances of the Jedi undoing such a thing for a traitor is a slim thing at best, assuming they yet live.
But you said it's possible.
Our
How?
link may have had other consequences. Perhaps you can hear the Force again, distantly, through me. If so, then there is hope. I may be able to teach you, train you to feel the Force again, and if you will not allow me to help you, then other Jedi must train you, or undo the damage they have done.
But there are no more
Then
Jedi.
I am your only hope, as you are mine. We are a sad pair, you and I, to defend the galaxy against such a thing. I offer to train you to become strong again, to know the ways of the Force, and to hear the Force sing within you as it once did.
Would welcome whatever
Then our
aid you can
training shall
offer.
begin. Whenever I travel with you, I shall impart what I can to you through my words and presence.
Other
Ask.
questions? Can you show me about what has happened since
Much has
Mandalorian
happened
was?
in the galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor 5.
I want to know about
As you
Revan and Mac.
know, Revan and Malak went to war against the Mandalorians, and you followed under Revan's banner. As Revan and Malak fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic.
Didn't the Jedi order to try and stop them?
Revan and Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds on the Republic. Wounds that bleed still.
How were Malik and the
As
Sith
all
defeated?
Sith do, without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
Does Revan still
After
live?
defeating Malak, Revan left the Republic, and there are none who know where he has gone. It is said that the Sith remnants turned on themselves after Revan defeated Malak, reducing Korriban to ruin as the Republic still bleeds and struggles for life. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know.
So Revan saved the
It would
Republic?
seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps. The Jedi Civil War left wounds that have yet to heal. We shall see if the Republic has the strength to survive.
Then we must do what we can until it has a chance to recover from the
A
war.
culture's teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieve definition in conflict. They find themselves or find themselves lacking. Too long did the Republic remain unchallenged. It is a stagnant beast that labors for breath and has for centuries. The Jedi Order was the heart that sustained its sickness. Now the Jedi are lost. We shall see how long the Republic can survive.
Can anything be done to help
We
them?
shall see. The Jedi Civil War cost the Republic much. The resources of the Sith seemed limitless. The Republic's was not. Fleets of warships, soldiers, and people were lost. Entire planets were decimated. Their inhabitants dead or refugees. It is a great burden for any civilization to bear. And this new threat, it is a quiet thing. Unlike the Jedi Civil War, it drives at something deeper than the strength of the Republic. It is aimed at you.
This threat is directed against
The
me.
Republic was never what was important, ever. It was but a shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi are a shell surrounding the heart of man. You see, the war, the true war, has never been one waged by droids or warships or soldiers. They are but crude matter, obstacles against which we test ourselves. The true war is waged in the hearts of all living things, against our own natures, light or dark. That is what shapes and binds this galaxy, not these creations of man. You are the battleground, and if you fall, the death of the Republic will be such a quiet thing, a whisper, that shall herald the darkness to come. Ask.
Is there anything else?
I would see to that fool in the cockpit, and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
He's not a fool to me, but he does
He
feel
is a
odd.
fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up. Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
Both influence gained and lost by Kriya. And even more light side points gained. I'm level 8 already. Looks like the remains of an HK unit. Well, older and more corroded than the one you encountered on Peragus. Its power core still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts could be missing. Diagnose it? Looks as if the droid is missing 4 crucial components. Droid processor, a replacement droid chassis, and the control cluster that's supposed to be stored in the chassis and its vocabulary. Yay! I've installed one part. Oh, did I ever complete? Oh. I now only have the one mission. T3, I need you to stop running around everywhere. Okay, that's all. You being in the hallway, though, may not be the best idea.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
For someone without much to say, she sure says a lot.
To you, maybe. I don't usually hear much beyond fool and imbecile. She's lucky she's a Jedi, or someone would have killed her years ago. I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Good looking, you that desperate?
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now. After spacing that old witch, of course.
Okay, let's ease off the insults.
Whoa, all right. Don't get mad at me. Hey, I didn't ask her to stay behind and get her hand cut off, okay? I mean, I appreciate what she did and all, but she could stand to lay off the insults herself, you know?
Still on course to Talos?
It's the only place Peragus had logged in their astrogation charts. Well, if you thought Peragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Alright, I'll do that.
What happened?
To what?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Peragus where...
Oh, I get to talk about my lightsaber.
So where's yours?
Exiles aren't allowed to keep their lightsabers.
I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
Single hilt.
Figures. It wasn't red, was it?
Oh, I get to talk about my Jedi. No. Both the blade and the crystal were unique.
Unique how?
I do like the violet. Orange is cool. Silver, like the streams in the room of 1,000 fountains on Coruscant.
Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
It is no matter. It was taken from me long ago. I think having it will drive them to hunt me harder.
Alright, forget I said anything.
Oh, come on, that's not what I was saying it like.
It's on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you. Should be there before too long.
Inaccessible, destroyed. Although Telos is annoying, it's not nearly as bad as Peragus, which was basically a tutorial world that you spent way too long on.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Peragus mining facility.
You didn't have anything to do with
As
it.
it may be, the circumstances of your arrival are suspect at best. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
Will I be able to get my gear
If you are
back?
cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand?
I do, I'll
My
cooperate.
men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
No, you're going to house arrest. It's only slightly better. At least compared to where you were before.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
I had some
Many
questions.
matters to tend to. Your questions will have to wait.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
At least I'm not naked this time.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed.
I'm no Jedi.
Jedi or no, you're the one I am pledged to kill. There is no mistaking that. The exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey, I'm more than skilled enough to work the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
We're in a TSF station. How do you expect to get away with
Security
this?
cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
I do not wish to fight you.
Me, then. Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
I believe he lets us all go, doesn't he? You're an idiot.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who's that? Is that Batu Rem?
You said he was an assassin.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
I'm glad someone noticed that only after he tried to kill
Arranged
me.
for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Peragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
Great, another investigation.
Get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
He was an idiot who tried to take on 3 people in a fight, even if he did have guns.
These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or 2?
How long will I be here?
We have a ship examining what's left of the Peragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
How do we need to leave?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Peragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Rhea?
We cannot stay in any one place too long. But our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Rest. Not by choice, but have to. Now time to save. After a crash last night, I want to be careful.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Athorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Graham's cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
Yes, please send him in.
Very well, I'll let him in now.
Okay, I believe this guy talks to these... Thank you for seeing me. I'm Moza, and I have come here to see you on behalf of the Chodo Habat, our leader here. On behalf of Chodo Habat. What does Chodo want with me? You're familiar with the restoration project on Telos? No, could you explain it to me? The surface of Telos was destroyed during the Jedi War a few years ago. This... oh god. Use energy fields to seal... ran into trouble with a Zerka. Zerka, well known as ecologicalists and I can barely keep up with reading this. Zerka yes, Zerka harming the restoration project. Why would Zerka do that? Even we can land only at our established landing sites. How did they take the restoration zones? So how could I help you? Heal me?
Perhaps Chodahabat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
I will speak when I'm freed.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Of course not.
You seem pretty calm. It's almost streaming off of you. A lot calmer than you were on Peragus when I first met you.
Fine, in fact, I haven't felt this good for a
Well,
long
it's
time.
good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that old witch back there.
Some
All
question-
right. What did you want to know?
Okay, all about Pazak.
Yes.
Or Pazak.
Have you come with...
Teach me more about the
Very
Force.
well. What is it that drives you?
I want to build a lightsaber.
A Jedi tool and a Sith weapon. And why do you need such a thing?
To defend you and my
Listen
allies.
to me. There is much weight, much craving attached to such a tiny thing of light. For the male, it seems to have an inordinate importance. But we shall leave such male preoccupations for philosophers and cultural historians. A lightsaber, any weapon, only achieves worth in how it is wielded, in the effort, in the struggle of one who holds it. Such a weapon does not make a Jedi or a Sith, and at times it makes them much, much less than they are.
But how do I
The
make one?
knowledge has already been imparted to you. Upon our journey, the pieces shall fall into place.
Teach me about the Force.
What?
Never mind. Let's get this thing over with, because that's gonna drive me nuts. Circuit Corp.
I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
Why are you
I
calling?
understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
I don't recall him threatening me.
Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the exchange to you if you work with them.
No, he didn't mention
Well,
anything like that.
My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians. I believe you're a person of influence. Someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
How are Thorians in the way of
Their plans
things?
for the restoration of Telos are aimless and meandering. Restore the sacred natural beauty of Telos, they say. Just what does that mean? How does that apply to natural resource development and consumption? The proper planning of urban sectors, resorts and tourism? It doesn't. The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan with no defined profit. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent.
What sort of work are we
I'd rather
talking about?
discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices.
I'll come by when I can.
Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
Do we get another phone call? I think we do. No, okay.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability, for a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
See, I love having a conversation like that.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Peragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
Why is the Republic sending a ship?
To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger.
How long will I have to
Sojourn
say?
is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Is the Ebon Hawk still impounded?
Vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and Entertainment Module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk.
The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
What about my T3 droid?
Filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
Know that from experience?
Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal.
Why do we need to leave?
Look, this place is a waste. If Telos wasn't doomed before Peragus blew, it is now. Even more so if your friends from Peragus come calling.
Why would Telos be
Because it
doomed?
depends on Citadel Station. And the Citadel depends on Peragian fuel and the Republic's senators. The Citadel's fuel source went up with the mining facility. And the bickering senators? Not something worth counting on.
What do you think, Kriya?
Difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Peragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Stay or explore, we need the Ebon Hawk.
Makes sense. I'll follow your lead. Something up? All right.
Nope, can't ask him any questions.
Yes. Very well.
Can you
The
manual lightsaber
Jedi
first?
practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber combat. It is good to know them, but not to rely on them. You may have already felt the Shicho. The simplest of the forms return to you as your skill and perceptions have returned. Others may come with time, with experience. Very well.
Okay. Now it's time to look through these cabins. Of course.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Complex C. Here we are. Download area map. Turn to main menu. Yeah, getting the map's useful. Okay, residence module. Complexes. Shuttle base. Dark offices. Okay. Hello there. Who are you? I'm Hara. I am an employee of the Zerka Corporation. What do you do here? I'm a data processor. It is a thankless job and pay is poor, but I have no choice but to take it. I'm desperate for credits. That are gamble. That is what got me in this predicament in the first place. Let me guess, you have a gambling debt to pay off. You are half right in your guess. I did at one point have a gambling debt, but it was repaid. And there is no creditor that looms over me. And what's the problem? I used Ramana, the girl of my heart, as collateral. I have a weakness for Zach. You must understand, my hand was unbeatable. There's no way I could lose. You should never wager more than you can afford to lose. Wisdom was lost in the heat of the moment, however. My weakness, I will never play a game of chance again. This is why I'm working night and day, selling my own life to Zerka, that I might buy her back from Dotan. But it would take months, maybe years, to amass those credits. Dotan could take her away from here. Perhaps I could be assistance. You would do that for a stranger? Like I said, the amount, not small. 2,000 credits for her freedom. I'll see what I can do. I wish you good luck. No amount of pleading, begging, or otherwise will help work for me.
Hey, what are you doing in my apartment? Looked like you were doing more than just looking.
So I just
Figured what? You just break into my apartment and take everything I own? Are you crazy?
When you put it that
Yeah, I
way.
thought so. Get out of here before I get the TSF. Why not? You didn't seem to have a problem taking everything else.
I'll be going now. Still gonna loot. Jesus. Gamorrean War Axe? Oh yeah, so neat thing, Kriya now only has one hand. Oh, it's one hand? That's weird that it's one-handed. What the? I told Ross already, I'll give him the credits. I have good contract with Zer. You're not from the exchange, what do you want? You sell droid parts? Yes, I do. Oh, damn. Of course the item cost is 7,000 credits. Shadow band. Elevator.
The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station right now. We need Republic assistance.
Head back down. Oh, this is the exchange. Yeah, no. Not my plan to go to the exchange. Medical facility. Okay.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon.
Who are
I'm
you?
a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon. My stay was supposed to have been shorter, but the contract disputes over the restoration project had prolonged it.
Why are you here
The
now?
Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Zerka, the status of our arrangement is in the air.
How may I help you? Was it sent me to chat with Shodo Habat, or Jedi Moza's book of. No, wait, this is the way I'm supposed to go. I want to look at the other way. Monitoring restoration. What do you do here? Monitor the growth of the plant species collected here. Each of those species found. What do you do when your project is completed? What do you do here? You sensed my arrival? Was it said you could heal me? What does he mean? I once felt the force, yes, and it is slowly returning.
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are bold to make promises of healing while the world under your care burns and dies. You may be able to help, but there is always a price, is there not?
You mean the trouble with Zerka, right? Yeah. Finished how? I'll see to it for you safely. I'll return with dread intelligence. Demon, I can... Okay, nothing else over here.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you?
Jenna Lorsa.
Of course. She has been expecting you. You will find her through the door and down the hall on the right.
I can tell you more about Zerka.
Zerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapon systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the restoration project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature.
I'll be going.
I knew you'd come eventually. I'm confident that we will be able to reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and I. But where are my manners? On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you to Telos.
What do you have to say about the Arthurians'
I can
complaints?
understand why you might be on their side, but believe me, you wouldn't be doing Telos any favors assisting those amateurs. Oh, sure. Habat's intentions are good enough, but good intentions won't restore Telos. His expensive policy of relocating biological specimens from Onderon without any planning will doom Telos in the end. I don't think Habat even realizes that at their current pace, they will run out of funding before even half of the restoration zones are up and running. Zerka plans to use some of the planet's own resources to help fund the restoration. These extra funds will greatly improve the project in the long run. Habat, on the other hand, can't see beyond his own selfish concerns.
Planet's own
We've
resources?
discovered that the surface of Telos is covered with military facilities that were either destroyed or abandoned during the Sith attack. Salvaged raw materials from these sites can either be reprocessed and put back into service, or resold to help fund the project.
We're going now. Okay, can't do anything with the exchange.
A Republic ship was supposed to have arrived to take control of the situation here. I hope it's not too late. The problems are becoming too much for the TSF to handle.
That's a dead end. Ooh, they are selling a lightsaber crystal. That's cool. Oh, interesting. Because I was looking up because I was curious. Supposedly this guy might... might sell items that are, you know, random the first time you talk to him. Wonder if, I don't know if that's true or not, but that would be interesting if it was. When did I last save? Okay, it automatically saved before there. So let's see. Oh, I didn't click save. Let's see if it is. I'm curious about that. You are random. Excuse me. Oh, I wonder what would be like the best one to get then. Okay. Well, I'll take a look at this a little bit later. So I'm not just sitting here on my phone looking up things. Um, Sadly, I'm getting hungry and tired, so I am going to call it for the night, actually. Sorry. When they've been the humans or droids speaking, that like speak in, well, galactic common technically in this case, I've just been closing my eyes. So have a nice one, everyone.